Welcoming Workplaces is a program that was offered, it was a pilot project actually offered through EVCO. It had 8 to 10 human resources professionals coming from various different nonprofit organizations across the city. And one of the things that we were looking at specifically, and the reason that the title Welcoming Workplaces is ensuring that we were culturally aware from an HR perspective, and our hiring practices and our policies and procedures, all of those things fit a multicultural atmosphere.
Welcoming Workplaces was really, it really helped to increase my learning exponentially, pretty much. I had a lot of resources, really great facilitators, and really great connections.
It was an opportunity to meet, to have 2 really strong facilitators guide us through the process. And they as well brought in experts within the field that have been working on initiatives.
Karen Link was one of the instructors, for example, and we did some coaching sessions outside of the program. And so, she'd call and we'd chat about, so what am I working on, and what are the things that I see in our organization that are potentials, and the support, the feedback, the connections. I mean, that really, Karen gave me so many suggestions of people to talk to and work with. It was thousands of dollars worth of value in having a half-an-hour conversation with Karen.
We were provided a plethora of resources, and I think that was really beneficial for us. As an HR practitioner, that's something that we're very busy, I should say, in our day-to-day activities, and I really wanted to have that hands-on specific examples that would make a difference. We are
bringing cultural awareness to our organization and doing it very consciously, and so really getting the perspective of somebody who's coming into a job interview, for example, from another culture, and maybe some of the questions that we're asking are inappropriate for them, or to be asking them, or they could be seen as intimidating. And maybe some of the responses that we receive back, looking at them in a different light and understanding where they're coming from. We have partnered with one of the multicultural groups, one of the nonprofit groups in Edmonton, and have come in and done some training for all of our staff. And we're not looking at it just from a staff perspective, but from a client perspective. So, when we're dealing with a multicultural population of clients, and we go into the homes, for example, we have aides that work in the homes with the family. So, what would be appropriate dress if you're working with a Muslim family? How do I recruit for people who speak Cantonese, for example? So, those kinds of things. Or what kinds of questions can we ask a family from Sudan? How could we make them feel comfortable when they come in and they're looking at us as a service provider?
Welcoming Workplaces was really embedded a lot in our strategic plan, which is a 5-year plan. That's a lot of work for myself, but it'll be really good down the road, and I really think that it helped based on projections of what the labor market would look like. What we're doing is going to help keep our staff here, and if not necessarily keep our staff, help to recruit really good people to bring on board and have some new ideas come on board our team.
It's really ensuring that our policies and procedures are encompassing of everyone within the world, and that we're not excluding really good employees because our practices are too rigid.